It's great to have you joining us for another session designed to shift your perspective. Let's talk about those days that feel like the universe is conspiring against you. Everyone has had those awful days, or at least we perceive them to be awful. Days when every small thing seems to go wrong, and we convince ourselves that we're being targeted by some unseen force. But is that really true? Are our days truly that bad? Or is it our interpretation that magnifies these minor inconveniences? Let's dive into a fundamental truth of human nature. We all have a built-in negativity bias. It's an ancient survival mechanism passed down from our ancestors, a hypervigilance that once protected us from real dangers like predators or poisonous plants. But in today's world, we're no longer faced with life-threatening challenges daily. Instead, we apply this ancient reflex to trivial mishaps like spilling our coffee or being late for a meeting. Think about it. If you start your morning by knocking over your favorite cup of joe, it feels catastrophic in the moment. But in the grand scheme of things, is it really? It's not like your life's foundation is shaken. Yet we categorize it as a bad day without a second thought. The reality is that we, and only we, decide what ruins our day. We're the ones who categorize every little event, good, bad, or neutral. We're the ones who decide what narrative our day will follow. But most of us don't even realize this power we hold. Instead, we let small inconveniences snowball into full-blown disasters. We let a few sour moments in a day define how we feel for all 24 hours. Now, I'm not downplaying actual hardships. Of course, tragedies and genuine disasters can devastate a day, a week, or even a lifetime. But for most of us, these are rare occurrences. Instead, we experience inconveniences. The rest? It's just us giving power to the menial things, allowing them to take up more space than they deserve. Think about it. What's the first thing we usually say to others when we meet? How's your day going? It's human nature to want to label things, but that labeling can backfire. When something small goes wrong, and we label the entire day as bad, it sticks. The negativity lingers, overshadowing any positive moments that might come our way. Let's take a quick detour to understand the placebo effect. It's when people experience real, physical relief after taking a sugar pill they believe is a powerful drug. Their brain expects pain relief, so it produces pain relief. Similarly, how we expect our day to go can significantly influence how it actually unfolds. When you think, "This is a bad day," your brain takes it as a command, scanning for more evidence to support this claim. But here's the good news. It's within your power to break this cycle. Start by asking yourself, was it really that bad? Separate your day into segments. That rough 30 minutes when you spilled coffee, missed your train, and got a parking ticket? It's only 30 minutes out of a 1,440-minute day. Don't let one rough patch bleed into every other hour. So, how do we shift away from this destructive pattern? First, label your feelings. If you're angry or frustrated, name it. Studies show that identifying our emotions reduces their power over us. Next, reassess. Could things have been worse? What did you learn? Practicing stoic negative visualization can help. Imagine the worst-case scenario. If today's events had gone even worse, how would that look? Suddenly, that spilled coffee doesn't seem so disastrous, does it? And lastly, if the negativity persists, do something new. Listen to a different podcast, try a new route home, or call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Break the cycle by breaking your routine. Introduce a small, unexpected joy to give your day a new flavor. The point is, you have the power to choose what kind of day you have. One small setback doesn't have to ruin everything. Today is what you make it, so choose wisely.